today is, I decided to say, is the new age of beauty in the technological gaze. And a lot of you might be wondering why this topic. Well, when you say beauty, the first, let's say, gender that comes to mind is women. And for the longest time in history, women have been subjected to multiple various beauty standards that were often dictated by the male gaze. But one thing that we've come to discover in recent years is that it's not just the male gaze that women have to adhere to anymore. Now we have the technological gaze. Now we have big tech companies running social media platforms that kind of dictating the algorithm of what our beauty standards are.
Things have definitely changed from before social media. Back in the day, we had magazines as our guideline, and beauty standards were very, very unattainable because everyone was super skinny, everyone looked a certain way, and they just didn't represent people that looked like us. But now, thanks to technology, and thanks to influencers, our beauty standards have changed. And I think anybody can become an influencer. Anyone can attain beauty these days just because of technology.
I don't think our e-commerce business will exist without social media. So when you have an e-commerce business, you can typically see where the source of your conversions are coming from. And I would say most times they're coming from social media. So I think that in terms of building without and with, I think even our offline business benefits off our social traction. So I would definitely say that it's a good thing, it's a great thing. And I think that all businesses should utilize having strong social traction and social proof.
I would say that social media has come to stay, right? But it also has its demerits as much as it has its merits. What I find out in my day-to-day practice is that sometimes a lot of people, clients, patients, they come in with this perception of what they expect a perfect skin to look like, or perfect body image, with what they watch on TikTok, Instagram. So they are always foiled with this, that this is what they expect. Sometimes they even open their phones and say, look, I want my skin to look like this.
The media has done wonders to this aspect, but it's not really the media. Let's start with the very beginning. It's the filters, the phone. The phones came in and it began to show us that we can absolutely look a certain way. And from the phones, people began to quest and say, I want to look more beautiful. I want to have a more flawless skin. And then from the filters, you get on the media platforms and you begin to see that people actually have these type of qualities from the skin to the snatched face to the jawline to no double chin. And you're like, wow, I really want to achieve this. A lot of things you see on the media is not the way it is. And then makeup also does wonders. So you have to also learn how to differentiate between what is real and what is makeup. So yes, you can attain what the media says you can, but you must become more realistic in your approach. You must be able to learn how to filter what is real and what is not, what is achievable, and the last of it is what fits you.
I've had recent increase in teenage acne, irritations from the skin, and why? A lot of them go, from social media platforms, TikTok. They watch a lot of things, how to layer 7 skincare products. I say to them, your skin has to breathe. It doesn't have to be complex. So you can just have a basic skincare routine. You don't have to have the 7-step. So I have a lot of people coming down now with all sorts of complications. And I say to them, you can even have skin failure, because a lot of them just want to look like the glass skin, look like the perfect skin. Sometimes you find out when they even come to clinics, they are using about 10 different actives, all of the same. So maybe vitamin C, 20% in different brands. And then you ask them, oh, I got it on TikTok. But sometimes they are not even particular enough, or they are not informed enough to even look at the ingredients that this skincare product. So they might be using the same thing, maybe like a retinoid, in 5 different brands, all because of what they watch on social media.
Not every product works. And it's very important that we learn how to give attainable results.
what advice would you give to someone struggling with acne-prone skin that probably has dealt with a lot from a very young age? I've had acne for approximately 12 years because I started dealing with acne at a very young age, even up to this moment, receiving a lot of comments and, I don't know, rude things from people, unsolicited opinions. How would someone in that situation, how do they manage that?
I just have one advice for you, and I would say is to consult a licensed professional. You might even need some maybe talking to psychological counseling. I mean, you've gone through a lot, and I'm sure you're not happy about that as well. So you might need to be spoken to and seen properly. So let me put it that way.
For